Before we get started with the video today, guys, I want to let you viewers out there know that only a small fraction of you guys currently watching are actually subscribed to my channel, so make sure to smash that subscribe button for instant updates about videos that I release and other announcements, and also smash that like button to help my channel out. Enjoy the video. Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another one of my Epic 7 videos. Today I'm going to be crafting again with some wyvern mats that I have farmed during the hunt event. I actually did not farm too much, so you'll see usually when a hunt event happens I'll have like 40 leaves saved up. This time I had like 140 because I haven't been playing too much lately, and I just got a lot from the recent events, and I only used about like 50 of them. I still have a lot to go, so I didn't really farm as much, and I didn't even use my sky stones at all, which I really didn't recommend using anyways during this period because there were so many banners out. But yeah, I only farmed about, I think, 10k mats, about, right, 12k. So we're gonna try to get through maybe not all of them, but at least half of them, and I'm gonna try to craft some right side pieces, namely necklaces and rings. I'm trying to speed chase on them because I do want to gear some more faster units, which is always going to be the name of the game in Epic 7. You can never have units that are too fast, especially in a meta right now where Angel of Light is still kind of annoying, so I kind of want to speed contest her and just kill her. And I don't have a lot of speed gear, to be honest. My gear on this account is mostly going to be weighted towards like bruiser gear, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, let's get started. I'm going to go into necklaces first because I actually need more necklaces. And if you guys don't know the best way to craft what's it called, extract, sell, and what to lock, I have other crafting videos out that goes over it more in depth. But in general, I'm going to be extracting pretty much all the blues. You can also extract some bad purples if you want that are on speed set, because speed set cores are going to be the ones you craft with the most. And then after this, I'm going to be looking for anything I'm speed chasing on. Red gear that's 2 speed or higher, I'm going to lock no matter what the set and main stat is to speed chase. And purple gear, I want 3 good subs, or the same requirement, except it's going to be 3 speed or 2 speed on speed set. I know that sounds very confusing, but if you guys craft a bit and watch my other videos and watch me on this video as well, it'll make more sense. So yeah, these I'm not going to use anyways. Now you don't have to sell all your pieces, by the way, guys. You can actually hold on to some of them, especially if you're running out of charms and are high on gold. So if you see I'm at 60 mil gold, pretty decent amount. So I actually don't need to sell all these. I can actually use them as fodder if I want to. So this is a pretty good necklace that I'm clicking here. The subs are above average, but the subs all work well together. It's a necklace, so I'm going to lock that, 3 good subs. You also want to make sure that they are, you know, not poorly rolled. So this necklace is interesting. So if you're a new player, this might actually be decent. 4 speed on a speed set, even if it's blue, it's good. Because if you think about it, even though you'll only get 3 rolls into these before you have to reveal your other stats, right, at plus 12 and plus 15, I think. The thing is, this necklace, you have 3 chances to roll into speed at a 50-50 rate, right? So it's a pretty good neck for early game players, so I would recommend that. But I'm not an early game player, so I'm just going to skip over it. None of these really appeal to me, to be honest, so I'm just going to sell all of them. And you'll notice with right side gear, you guys have probably already noticed that the main stat also rolls, right? Whereas left side gear, weapons, helmets, and chests, actually, you don't actually roll the main stat. It's always going to be the same. So it's way easier to gear your left side pieces first because there's less RNG. So usually what happens for me is I go through about, I'd say like 20k mats and get maybe 1 usable piece, maybe. But early game, you should be able to get more. Don't set your standards too high for right side pieces, guys, especially if you're early into the game, because yeah, it's just really annoying. Like for early game players, mid game players even, and even like the beginning of late game players that are getting into PvP, you might want to lock these 2, right? 2 speed is not terrible. Obviously it is the lowest roll, but for a right side piece, like you're not going to get that many chances to speed, what's it called? Speed chase, because, you know, some of the pieces you speed chase on might just end up terribly anyways. So yeah, but for me, I'm probably going to sell it. I don't even really want speed set or effectiveness set, to be honest. I'm mainly looking for speed set, or not. I'm not looking for effectiveness set or crit set. I'm looking mainly for speed set. That's what I meant to say. So this is a good piece for mid game, early game players, even though it doesn't look like it because there's a flat HP. There's 2 good subs, and also like flat isn't the worst thing in the world. Like if you dodge the crit damage and go to flat and percent defense, you can actually use that on a Soul Weaver or even a Knight, right? So let's just keep going. Hopefully I get something that's worth looking at. Nothing so far. Hopefully it's not another crafting session where I get nothing. But if that is the case, I do have some extra pieces that I will roll because I did farm a lot during the hunt event. So this is a very good piece for speed chasing. 4 speed on a speed set right away. I'm going to extract all the blues. Now, like I said, if you're an early game player, you might want to look at some of the blues. This is decent. Like it's all good subs for like a tank unit. If this was HP percent main stat, it'd be very good, but it's flat defense, so I'm not going to use it. But for early game players, good. Okay. So yeah, flat main stat, not better than percent for most situations, but it's still usable, especially if the subs are good. So don't, sell everything that's flat if it has good sub stats. You want to take into consideration like what units can use it, and if the subs are rolled well. I meant to extract that actually. I'm just gonna sell all this, do this quickly. So yeah, looks like I'm not getting too many for necklaces. Maybe I switch it up a bit, but I'm gonna craft twice more, and then if I don't get anything, I'm just gonna roll stuff that I looted from farming Wyvern, because Wyvern can drop stuff as well. This is like okay. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of anything else. This is the life of Epic 7 though, especially once you hit late game. You spend all day farming hunt and you get nothing, but you know what happens. It is a RPG after all, so you're gonna hit a point where you're going to significantly get less usable pieces of gear because your gear standard is just higher, right? So for me, I'm looking for the perfect set with the perfect main stat with the perfect subs now, because the only content I really need to progress in is PvP. I mean, I guess I can say that I need to progress in Abyss, but Abyss is doable if I am just not lazy and just grind through it. I just don't want to spend the time. So yeah, okay, so we got nothing so far, honestly. I know I'm doing it pretty fast, but I do have other videos that does the crafting a lot slower. But I'm trying to get through as many mats as possible because I want to focus on enhancing this video. So I'm going to go start with some weapons. Let me look at my weapons so far. So this is a good piece because it's 4 speed. It doesn't matter what anything else is. If anything is 4 speed, you will always speed chase it because, for instance, I could throw this onto Bazaar on a broken set as a cleave opener or like an Alots, right? All they need is speed, really. If you have Tog Hells and you're not against Bellion. So this rolled into crit chance. I'm sure you can say I could use this on a one-shot unit, but for rage set, you have to understand you want crit chance, crit damage, attack percent, right? No matter what. So this is garbage. It missed into the speed roll, so I'm going to unlock it. It's going to be at +3, right? Because +3, it gets the chance to tier up the stats. And then what I'm going to do is find another piece that I want to speed chase on. And then I'm going to throw that in. And you'll see when I put the +3 in, it +3 is this one. So this way, when you speed chase, you're not like using all your charms and going through everything, right? This is a lot more faster, and it will save you a lot of fodder. So yeah, this is bad too. Basically, if it doesn't hit into speed for me, I'm gonna keep going. I think if you're a new player, you can get by with missing 1 roll into speed, and it should still be fine. I think for early game, mid game, like 10 speed or higher on pieces is decent for PvE. So I'm not gonna use this here because I just want to get this to +3 because I just want to reveal it once. And let me do this. So usually a charm +1 fodder of any level will +3 a piece. So that's pretty decent. Not decent, but it's something. If you want to be like super efficient, what you do is you don't get this to +6 here. Get it to +5 because there's a chance you get bonus EXP when you enhance stuff. But I didn't get it here, so I'm gonna have to put in more. I have to be careful though because I didn't lock everything, I'm pretty sure. So let me just look at these stats real quick. Yeah, so for left side pieces, like I said, oh, this piece is very good, right? So health, percent, speed, and then effect resist, very good for Soul Weavers, right? This is 4 speed, this is pretty decent as well. So I actually have some decent left side pieces, as you can see, because, yeah, left side is a lot easier to get good pieces for. This goes into speed again. Now, is this worth for me? So for newer players, this is definitely worth. You hit twice in the speed, so that means when you reforge it, you're already going to get +2 extra speed, so it'll be +10. But for me, I already have pretty decent swords, and I'm not looking for min rolls. I want this to be at least like +10 or +11 speed right now. So I'm not going to use it, but for newer players, you guys definitely should keep rolling that and use it. So yeah, this was the piece that I was looking at. And where did that... Oh... Hold up. Did I accidentally fodder that piece that I said was good? Alright, well... oh no, here it is. Oh man, okay, so I actually thought I foddered this on accident into that last piece. So make sure you guys walk your gear first before you do what I'm doing, because you can accidentally fodder some good pieces. That would have been a very terrible mistake, because that piece was actually probably the best, one of the best pieces I've gotten in the past few days. So yeah, this one, pretty safe to, honestly, you could probably like +6 this anyways, because 3 good subs usually indicates that you can get away with almost always maxing it to +15 if you're a newer player especially. So this rolled max into FRes and then I think 6% into HP, so average. So it's not bad. This is where I'm going to use that +6 sword because I won't be able to use it anywhere else without losing some value. And hopefully this gets a high roll here at +9 right here. Max roll speed. Okay, so this I am going to consider actually +12ing first and then +15ing. So attack percent sucks, but as long as it doesn't go into attack percent and like max rolls into something else, I can actually reforge this and then modify the attack percent to like defense percent, right? And it'd be very, very, very good for any Soul Weaver. Obviously not the best piece because it is a purple, so technically did lose a roll, but it is good enough for me. Soul Weavers don't need like crazy gear, and it goes into attacks, so that sucks. The reason why you don't want it to go into attack is because when you modify this, you're going to lose some value on that roll. So usually what you want to do is you want to gem out the stats that have 0 rolls in it, so you don't lose any value. So that, it kind of sucks, but maybe I'll use it on some PvE unit. I say that on every bad piece, but yeah, back to speed chasing, guys. So we're going to start with this piece. Let's keep going. Charmin is fodder. Nope, but actually this is a decent piece without even speed chasing, right? Because all the 3 subs are good for DPS units, even some bruiser units, so we're going to keep going. I think that was a max crit chance into a average crit chance. This is already pretty decent. Although it is a purple piece, that's a max attack roll. I think I'm going to actually take this to +15. Ooh, flat HP, so that's fine because I can, you know, like I said, I can gem this out. But what I really want is it to not roll into flat HP here. I ideally want it to get, oh, max speed. Okay, this is pretty good. Obviously, it's not the best piece, like I said. It is a purple piece, so you do lose a roll because you have to reveal the last stat at 12, but still a very decent piece. I'm going to stop at weapons for now. Let's go into left side pieces, right? Because left side pieces are, or not left side, right side pieces are a lot harder to get good gear on, so you'll see I just have a lot of stuff locked. Oh my gosh, I have so much. So this is a speed chase piece. Yeah, so let's start speed chasing. Can we get speed? No. So red pieces actually, you can actually roll to +6 because they get an extra roll. This is pretty interesting, but yeah, not my cup of tea. Some people might roll that, but I don't really think it's worth. I should be careful here because I didn't lock stuff. But for the most part, these are going to be pretty trash. This is the life of Wyvern though. You're just speed chasing mostly. And obviously if you get a good necklace with decent subs, you can roll it. So this one's pretty decent, right? Attack percent and speed. Flat attack's not the worst, right? And if I put this on a squished unit, the flat HP might come in handy. And I can also gem out the flat HP for crit damage. So that got the extra roll. Like I said, you get a chance for bonus EXP. It was supposed to go to +5, so it's +7 now. Min roll into speed, and I think that was a average roll into attack. It is red, so I'll try one more time. If it hits into one of them, I'll keep going. Attack again, pretty decent actually. It's a right side piece, like I said, so you don't want to be too picky. Hopefully it goes into speed or flat, or not flat. Ooh, percent attack. This is really good. So this is an easy 15 for me. Because if I gem this and it goes into flat attack, so I mean that's not the worst actually, because I can actually gem out the flat HP, so it's better than going into flat HP here. So if I had a flat or a crit damage gem here, I'd gem out the health. This is actually pretty decent. I'm probably going to reforge that actually right now so I don't forget. So I do have a lot of reforge mats as well. So you'll see this is going to go to a 32% 7 speed, 100 flat attacks, actually not bad. So pretty decent. Yeah, like this is a very good piece for basically any fast DPS, not fast DPS, like semi-fast DPS unit. You could put this on like an RB that's not super fast, right? At like 220 speed or something like that. You can even use this in PvE really easily. It's a very good PvE piece. But I will probably end up putting it on one of my expedition units, to be honest. But yeah, let's keep going. So we did a necklace. Let's go into rings. So rings, pretty similar. So this, actually, I was rolling in the past, and I stopped because I ran out of charms. So let's try to get this to +9 here. So it max rolled twice into speed almost. 4 speed and then 3 speed from a 4 base. So I really wanted to go into speed, obviously. That'd be perfect. No speed. That hurts. But I'm going to go again. I think even if it misses into speed, I'm going to try to get it at 15 to go into speed. Ooh, okay. Hopefully this one goes into speed. Thing is, speed set, effectiveness, main stat, rings are so valuable if they're rolling into speed. So I'm just going to pray for speed here. Even though this won't be the fastest piece, I can use this on kind of like a Cerise if I use her against slower teams, actually. Please. Alright, we hate this game, guys. I'm about to uninstall, actually. That just went from 11 speed at +6 to 11 speed at +15. It's okay. So by watching this video, actually, you actually get out all the bad luck. And yeah, now you'll have good luck crafting and enhancing. So this piece is very good. Almost max rolled. I'm just missing 2% HP. Everything else is maxed. So this is a very easy candidate to at least like +6, honestly. And like I said, I did not look over these pieces, which I really recommend you do before you start crafting, because doing this it's kind of risky and time consuming at the same time. So crit damage, that's a min roll, so we really hate our lives now because this was a really good piece and now it just min rolled. That was a almost max roll, so not terrible. So please, can I get a max roll here and then I can call it a day? Honestly, if it like average rolls at least, I'll keep rolling it. Okay, that was almost the max roll, so this is a pretty good piece. I'm going to 12 it. Hopefully it gets a percent stat, that's good. And that is not what we wanted to see, but I can gem that out if it doesn't hit into it. So hopefully this does not go into FRES, guys. If it does, I'm going to lose some value if I gem it. I'm going to be sad. I'm going to probably cry. Okay, so this is actually very good. So I gem out the effect resist for, what do you guys think? Probably crit chance, right? Or defense, depends. Mostly, so if I use this with that necklace I just crafted, it'll probably be defense because I'm getting crit chance from the neck already. So where was that necklace that I reforged here? So 60% crit chance, right? Crit chance necks are one of the best. Actually, yeah, they are one of the best roll efficient stat lined equipments in the game, because 60% crit chance is worth more rolls than 70% crit damage, which you get from a reforged crit damage neck. Keep that in mind. So if you can squeeze in a crit chance neck without overcapping on crit by too much, it's actually way more worth, if you guys did not know. The other being speed boots, right? I don't think I have any boots. So boots are very difficult because you're only really looking for one main stat for wyvern sets, and that's going to be speed's main stat, right? So until you get those, it's not really worth, or it's really hard to roll. So this is like okay. Actually, it's pretty decent. I could use this on something that doesn't want to run immunity, as long as this rolls well, right? And that's a min roll. So I think I'm going to shut up and not say roll well. Please roll poorly. Roll terribly. Okay, that was also a low roll. Okay, well, we hate this game. Yeah, that sucks. But yeah, usually for boots, guys, since you are actually going to be looking for only one main stat most of the time, which is speed, unless you're running Banshee, you're going to want to craft it here with these cores and gems. So I'm connecting to server. Nice. I did not need to go to the shop there. It just gave me a pop-up that sent me to the shop. Nice, Smilegate. But yeah, you want to stockpile these chests and then use them on, honestly, I use like, I'd say like 70-80% of these on speed essences, and then I craft boots with it. So let's try to get some good boots. If I don't get good boots, we're calling it a day. If I get good boots, we'll enhance it and then call it a day. Oh, that is my phone. So I can only craft 2 with these cores, but I might disenchant some stuff. So you want to make sure that your main stat is speed, and then your set is also speed. Obviously, you can also do other stuff if you have plans for it, but this is what I recommend. This is very, very good, but it's very scary, right? Because you don't want to hit that FRES. So we'll roll that, and I'll roll it and then hit that FRES for you guys, so you guys won't hit it on your gear. So another speed set, speed main stat. This one's also very good. So even though there's 2 flat, keep in mind these stats work very well together. As long as it doesn't stack into like health or defense, it's fine. But even if it stacks into health, guys, you can use this on like a Tamarin, because Tamarin actually benefits more from flat HP than percent HP. because her base HP is low. So I don't have any more speeds. I'll do this because if I get any of these sets, it's fine. I need all these sets, and I want the main stat speed on it anyways. And yeah, that's trash. 3 flat, not worth it. I'm just going to insta extract that. So we have 2 boots to enhance, and I'll probably call it a day there. So we're going to... yeah. So I'll give this an extra roll if it misses. So I'm going to +5 it here. Maybe it'll +6. Yeah, well, you know, at least we did it twice. So if it +3 to FRES, I'd be super sad, you know. So I didn't have to deal with the pain. Now let's keep going. Ideally, it goes into attack percent or crit damage again. And not FRES. Okay, attack percent. So if I get a crit damage or attack percent, this is pretty usable. I'll just gem out the effect resist for like crit chance, right? And you can use this in PvP or PvE. Boots, since the main stat speed, you don't have to worry about the speed tier at all. So it's very nice. You just need to worry that you get high rolls. And yeah, obviously you don't want effect resist, even though that was a high roll on your DPS piece. And yeah, so I don't think I'd ever use that. Maybe in PvE. Yeah, this is probably a PvE piece, like gem a piece for PvE and in Reforge it, I guess. I don't know. So this piece, if it rolls too much in flat, probably won't use it. My yeah, okay, well, that's a good way to start it off. My Tamarin already has her boots. So if it goes into flat again, I'm probably gonna... Okay, I'll give it one more roll because all the stats are good. Although I recommend throwing it out at this point so you don't, you know... And then it min rolls. Alright! So, you know, we got 2 flat and then a min roll into FRES, which is fine if it's FRES because it's a Soulweaver boot or tank boot. But min roll? Is this +9, guys? This kind of looks like +3, not even +3. All right, well, that's pretty much it for my crafting session, guys. I think I'm gonna end it on that note before I uninstall the game. Hopefully your crafting session goes better than mine. I hope that my crafting session got out all the bad luck for you guys and you guys have a better session than me. As always, guys, if you guys found this video entertaining or helpful, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out my channel out a lot. And I'll see you guys next video. Peace.